works. Ugh. You should make a cat cam.
Hey, we're live.
We live?
We're
Yeah.
live, pal.
Cat, are we live? Oh yeah. Chat. We live?
Is everyone in the chat alive right now?
Chat. Are you Wheel? They sound very excited. They sound very excited for Degeneracy Live. Episode 26.
Or
Yeah. There's nothing that got in the way of that sequentially. Yeah.
what are we gonna do for 30?
Yeah.
Great idea.
Sad. Oh, okay.
Live in living color.
Oh. In living color, like the show. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing... This is all we need. So it's fine.
Now, Drake, I believe that is hate speech. That is also hate speech.
Alright, we're just having a cat break now. To be fair, that's probably his better content. Hell yeah.
Drake, don't
Wow.
say fappy to a cat.
Shane Dawson moment. Chat, are we live?
Are you alive right now, chat?
Chat? Chat, is this real?
Mandela effect?
Yeah, I see. Right there. Oh yeah, we forgot a bit, actually, hold on. Oh, what is today?
You're right.
I understand this reference.
Of course. I could squeeze you in at 7:30.
Oh, perfect.
On November 16th, 2023.
But
That's
that's
a
in
real
15
accent.
years. What if I don't feel like Italian that day?
Next! Of course.
Wow. This is a historic moment.
Pretty crazy.
One of those two is gonna post a funny video to Twitter, and then it's gonna be like an office moment. We're gonna be like, "Oh, they did the thing. Kevin fell with the chicken again." Yeah. Yeah.
Is Zach and Cody the same person?
Yes, I am muted. Hello, everyone.
Loser, dumbass,
Yes,
bitch.
I was muted. It's okay. It's all right.
It's
We got our
it's
one
fine.
issue out of the way.
Just assume he was not funny.
I think that's a safe bet if you're hedging your bets
Yeah.
here. If you're taking odds at the sports bar, I probably wasn't.
And something I'd like to add is, while this is a historic occasion, today will also be marked by a historic loss.
Oh yeah.
A very historic loss indeed. It's the last thing I put in content.
Why, of course.
Oh yeah, sad news.
Yeah, we got to restore the balance. We have a one triumphant moment, and we
Who's
have
gonna
this,
read
this
this?
tragic loss.
We gotta read. Someone's gotta read.
I think it'd be funny if SOV read it.
I think he'd give the most accurate impression.
Okay, here we go. I'll do my my epic Snoop Dogg impression. After much consideration and conversation with my family, I've decided to take up crack cocaine. Wait, no, I've decided to give up smoke.
Oh,
Please respect my privacy at this time. Snoop Dogg.
What
Wow.
the fuck? Peter, that's not exactly a safe alternative.
chat, is this real?
So apparently, Snoop Dogg is quitting smoke, as he calls it. Why is he bothering? He's like 55 years too late, right? For it to matter.
That's his like entire brand.
Isn't he like 60 years old?
That's his whole thing is the weed.
Even if it wasn't his whole, I mean, I'm not really that concerned about it. Like if he was like 30.
I mean,
or
I'm more surprised that he wasn't just like lying and saying that he was smoking weed all the time.
that
Because
actually,
he is like an old man.
are we
What's he
taking
gonna sing
bets
at
on
the
how old
concert?
he is?
80.
Oh, 80? I'm going to say 63. He's 52. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Not... Okay. All right.
That makes sense.
Not quite as old as I might have thought.
top
Yeah.
stories. Snoop Dogg announces he's quitting smoking.
Calvin Codazar Brodus Jr. is officially quit smoking and is now turning
What if he's talking about cigarettes and he's
Yes.
like messing with
He's
it?
now turning to directly injecting fentanyl into his urethra.
He's actually saying that he's giving up on murdering people in gang-related violence.
Yes. It's like how Vivek Ramaswamy was saying that Hamas needs to Israel needs to smoke out Palestine. No, smoke out Hamas, but I think
Yeah.
I know what
Needs to
He
outsmoke
said Israel
Hamas.
needs to smoke
he was.
weed.
He was trying to order some ginger side there. Some ginger cider.
Mm,
Anyway, speaking
really sad.
of politics here, we actually got some interesting things today for in the political sphere. We got this video that
Speaking
SRV
of-
shared.
Speaking of crime,
Big week for American politics.
Big week.
Yeah.
Genuinely, yes. One of the biggest.
a lot of big important events taking place.
A fight nearly breaks out in the U.S. Senate. So this is between Senator Mullen and who the fuck else was it? I think this guy's from Louisiana, and the other guy is from like Missouri or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Actually, I haven't watched this clip in full yet.
Okay.
I know it exists.
Well, here we go.
Like he's self-made. Sir, I wish he was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company myself, and my wife.
I bet you
was
wish he was in the truck
running
with
the
you.
office because I sure
With
would
Ricky
be working pretty
Gervais.
hard and long hours. Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown! Fraud. Always has been. Always will be.
What is the? So, this is a
What bill
hearing.
are they? What bill are they debating with this talking point?
This is a
Did you
hearing.
hurt my feelings, Bill?
Wow, I find you guilty of being a bully.
Quit the tough guy act in these Senate
Quit the
hearings.
tough guy
You know
act.
where to find me. Any place.
Says
any
as he is
time.
a conservative in Congress.
Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay,
This is the first interaction he's had with two consenting adults.
Oh.
It's fine. Perfect.
That's what two consenting adults do. They just brawl on the Senate floor.
Yeah. Fucking this guy back here next to Pro
I like
Jared
that guy.
is fucking loving it. Why is the UPS delivery guy fucking here?
He was
Is that
delivering
German?
a package. He just wandered in.
It's not Germa. That's one of the meth heads from Breaking Bad.
Right now.
Is that Germa, Angry Joe, and Ryan McGee of Super Mega in that order?
Respectively.
Put up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
You stand your butt up.
Is that your solution? Every poll.
No, sit down. Sit down. You're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Actively.
Okay, sit down.
I like that you could tell that it was Bernie Sanders before it even shows his face like on camera, just from like the Crypt Keeper hand and his iconic voice.
I will cut off the top 1% of your penis if you do anything more.
Look at that. What is that? He's not using...
I can't help but notice that you didn't use any adjectives to describe his voice.
It's iconic.
Any particular reason for that?
No.
Okay.
Look at him. I don't think the next hand model for Ubi is gonna be
You're a United
Bernie
States
Sanders.
Senator. Sit down.
Actively.
He's trying to like do force lightning.
Some other guy just said act it, like finished Bernie's sentence here.
All right.
Can I respond, Mr.
Hold it.
Yeah, take him.
We can't. No, I have the.
Will
I'm
start.
sorry.
This is
Hold
what he
it.
said.
I hate all of you.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you
What the fuck am I doing here?
No, he's totally lucid. Like he's 86 years old and he's a fucking powerhouse, dude. 82, not 86. He's the same age as Biden, I believe.
Fortunately, he hasn't given up smoke.
This is a hearing.
That was fucking awesome. That's real.
This is
It's
a
so
healing.
real.
Dude, Senate should be like a fight club. That would be awesome.
Yeah, they
But then
have
we
the
wouldn't
big
hear
like
about it.
they have the big like area in the middle.
The fucking arena. The guy was taking his like rings off and shit.
And the
Fact
lady in the
that-
back is laughing.
The fact that any person in the government on the job, on the clock, is that ready and willing to brawl
To commit a crime.
with some petty shit. What a great place.
Other news.
This is
in
definitely
politics.
this is definitely not a sign.
Tim Scott dropped out. Other thing that I thought that I mentioned last episode that was wrong. American Psycho guy Doug Burgum, he hasn't dropped out. He just didn't qualify for the last debate. He didn't get enough support, but he has not dropped out. But he's not dropped out of the race. He's still going for it.
Either way, I'm glad I didn't have to look at him.
Yeah.
Well, he outlasted Tim Scott.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Tim Scott, a 2024 GOP contender for president, dropped out of the race. His campaign failed to take off, and rumors swirled after reviews to reveal his girlfriend's identity. Now, this arose out of him mentioning this mysterious girlfriend every now and then, and people were immediately like, "You don't have no fucking girlfriend, dude. Look at yourself.
You'll get no bitches."
You don't get no game, motherfucker." And so he's
Tim
like,
Scott.
"No, like she lives in Canada, dude. Like she's totally real. I met her over summer."
She goes to a different school, but she's super hot.
And he refused to identify this woman in any way, and then he dropped out. And also there was some other shit going on with this is the wrong picture.
What was Tim Scott doing in that hospital?
He was being charged with allegedly. Well, no, he wasn't running it, but he was being charged with allegedly being a patron of these brothels that were being run in Virginia, that were being frequented by politicians. Pretty much, the second the story broke out, he was immediately like, "I'm gonna stop running. I'm gonna get this target off my chest."
You know, I feel like the time is right. Whatever
There's
reason.
no reason for this.
The time does seem to be right when you get caught being a creepy creeperson. The time
Yeah.
does seem right to immediately get yourself out of the limelight.
I'm gonna go
politicians
home to my girlfriend.
politicians all coming together to one spot in order to have sex is always a good idea.
I mean, it's never failed
it's
them before.
Yeah, it's worked very well. I mean, they haven't been arrested yet.
They should do that in the Senate too. It's just fighting and sex constantly.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
The last debate was like, what the fuck? When was the last episode?
I don't fucking know, man.
It was like less than a week ago, and he dropped out literally afterwards. That'd be like one of the dumbest times to drop out when you got your face on television.
I mean, fair, but here's my question. My request, rather.
My request.
Name one thing that Tim Scott said in the last debate.
The time
Joe
is now.
Biden is bad.
The American dream is not dead. I have good news for you, children.
Children?
He was asleep in the beginning of the last debate. I remember
Yeah,
that.
sure.
I am so bald. Please elect me.
His supporter was devastated. Let's see what Reuters has to say about it.
Hear me clearly.
What? What kind of introduction is that? Is that like his
listen here.
version of hi? Hear me clearly.
Well, let me be clear, it was taken.
U.S. Senator Tim Scott suspended his bid for the GOP's 2024 presidential election nomination.
Why do I have better
on
audio
Sunday.
than Reuters?
Months of
Dude, Chris
Is this a
Chan has
Texas
better
mutual?
audio than fucking Reuters. And they fucking molested their mom. So I don't know what that says about.
Unlike Tim Scott.
burning through campaign money did not seem to help him make a significant enough dent in national opinion polls.
Is that right?
Now-
Scott made the announcement during an interview
No, that
on
can't
Fox
be.
News.
Why
The
are you
Republican
wearing
thing-
Why are you wearing face mask in late 2023? Like, you're Republicans. You know it's not fucking. You know you don't want to do it. This guy here is wearing it on his fucking neck, like he's got one of those cigarette hole like fleshlight things that he's covering up.
Don't use those words.
He's the only black Republican in the Senate and began his campaign in May. He portrayed himself as a deeply
I like that they say only black Republican in the Senate, not only black person in the Senate, only black Republican in the Senate. It's like, I wonder if there's some sort of like correlation to that.
I wonder what leaning Reuters has.
conservative candidate who was more capable of healing political divisions than Republican
That's a clip
frontrunners
from, like,
Donald
2015.
Trump and Florida Governor
Trump's
Ron
going
DeSantis.
fight the power.
The
Love
South
that.
Carolina native was always considered a long shot, but he was able to garner support from major
No,
donors,
he could've
entering the
won.
race with a big war chest.
I think that.
I mean, technically, he could have.
Honest to
It
God.
it was one of the possibilities.
But his ability to stand out in the party's presidential debates
He's
proved
a
to be
guy with a
lackluster.
girlfriend. How could he lose?
Honest to God, he blended into the fucking background in those like debates. Like Vivek and Ron, and even Chris Christie had more like action.
Yeah.
Nikki Haley didn't say a fucking word though. She's I don't know how the fuck she's leading Chris Christie, but
Did you see Nikki Haley wants to dox everybody?
Nikki Haley said
Oh yeah.
yes. Nikki Haley wants to dox everybody. Nikki Haley wants to get rid of abortion for women. Genius. But Vivek Ramaswamy wants to get rid of like 3 amendments. He wants to fuck up the 14th Amendment, which guarantees birthright citizenship. He wants to overturn the 26th Amendment, which made the voting age 18. Probably the First Amendment, just make the national fucking religion Christianity, even though he's not Christian. He knows his audience. I'm surprised
Sure.
that hasn't come up yet. Is that Vivek, if, he is the only candidate running right now that is not Christian in any way. He's Hindu. That would be an interesting thing for if obviously he's not going to win.
I mean, there's probably a reason as a conservative why he doesn't mention that very often.
No, yeah, but I'm saying that'd be very interesting. That we'd have to think about how he'd be like the first like president in history if he were to be elected, which is not gonna. In an alternate universe where Ron DeSantis, Donald
The
Trump,
wacky parody
and-
timeline.
were sent into space jail or something, and Vivek
This
Ramaswamy
joke will not bite us in the ass.
this definitely will not be played in things that age poorly compilations. On the astronomically slim chance he would have won, he would have been like the only president that would not have been Christian. So I think that might have provided some hurdles for.
Yeah, but he would also have been the last president. So
True. It'd just become a monarchy at that point. Ramaswamy all the way. Ramaswamy through and through.
yeah.
Now, Chris Christie,
He
on
soon
the
fell
other
behind-
hand, might just be the greatest.
Man, Chris
Yeah.
Christie, I sense some nepotism there.
in most state and national level polls. His
mouth is
finances
fucking
also
huge,
began to
dude.
deteriorate
Holy
in
shit.
Why
recent months.
are there no good
Scott's
photos of
dropping
this
out.
man?
I mean, look at the way that fucking Ron looks here, dude. He looks like a Wojak. Look at that
Ron always
crease.
looks like he was dared to be there.
Nikki Haley, I think, is a mannequin. I don't think she's ever had. It's a good picture face, but I don't think she's ever had like another pose or face ever on recorded history.
May provide
She might just have a mannequin that she replaces for these PR
a modest
photos.
boost for other candidates like former U.
By the way, what is the accent of this fucking announcer here? Is it like South African mixed with
American.
It's not American. It's something.
Yeah, I thought it was text to speech, honestly.
Probably
UN
is. It
Ambassador
probably is
Nikki
AI, those
Haley,
bastards.
trying to dislodge former President Trump, who has consistently led the polls by a wide margin.
By a wide margin. Like, what was that? That's fucked up.
Now, we here at Degeneracy Live would never make fun of someone's implicit traits.
She's fucking doing that shit on purpose. Just talk normal.
She's asking for it.
What else we got here? We got another clip of Tim Scott. This is what he posted on Twitter. Tonight, I suspended my campaign for president. President not capitalized. Traveling this country and meeting all of you has been one of the most fantastic experiences of my life. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. God bless the United States of America. Oh, hell yeah. Gabusa.
Gabusi.
Why is one of the Voros twins here moderating this fucking Fox News appearance?
Gabinky.
But at least Tim Scott's a real American. We can tell that because of the huge American flag and the Tim Scott branded football behind him, behind his book that says America.
He's got to balance it out somehow.
If you ever want to love your country more,
You gotta make the
president.
party forget that he's black somehow.
Here's a wacky thing to do next year. Just run for president.
Yeah.
If you got nothing going on 2027, just run for president.
Apparently anyone can
I
do
might
it.
have to.
Dude, this guy got like 4th place in the... No, he got like 6th place, actually. He got 6th place in the polls. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Well, he loves America. I mean,
He's got 3 copies of his own book here, and 3 copies of this yellow book. It could be just like the yellow pages, just calling people like, hey, are you going to vote for me? No.
Please.
Damn it. Please?
Traveling this country, meeting people has been one of the most fantastic experiences of my entire life.
He's very bad at speaking, by the way. I just really want to emphasize that. Traveling this country has been one of the most fantastic experiences of my whole life. He sounds more
Honestly,
out of breath than fucking Chris Christie, and Chris Christie's fat as shit.
Honestly, I'm still kind of distracted by interview host Trey Cool.
what do you think he's gonna sound like?
I don't. Why is his nose bent? What the fuck? Look at that. That's bent. It's bent at the bottom. What the
He's
fuck?
got like the
America
head
more
shape of a
today
Rick and Morty
than I did
character.
on May 22nd. But when I go back to Iowa,
Why is he
Looks like
always
he looks
out
like
of breath?
It looks like those like Tumblr drawings when they tried to make like Adventure Time characters more realistic.
He looks like. Have you ever seen Daredevil?
Yeah.
Yeah,
BLF.
you know the face I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will not be as a presidential candidate. I am suspending my campaign.
Stop pretending. You knew. Like, look at his reaction here.
What?
You knew. Come on. No
But
one
you
saw
were a
this coming.
shoo-in.
I think the voters.
I think he just
who are the
realized
most
who he was talking to.
He's like, oh.
Wait a
I thought
wait a
this was
minute,
my
that's
interview
Tim
for.
Scott?
I thought this was my interview for Family Feud.
remarkable people on the planet
Where's
have
your
been
mustache?
really clear that they're telling me.
That's how long it
not-
takes to remember who Tim Scott is.
This guy's tie is all fucked up too. Like it's kinked off to the side.
Yeah,
This
we should really focus on this dude right here.
He's done nothing, and already I hate him.
He would have been a better William Afton than Matthew Lillard.
They're saying, Trey, no, but I do think they're saying not now.
I don't think they're saying no, but I do think they're saying not now. He sounds like if it was like a black Bob Dylan that was like perpetually out of breath.
I think before this call he was like bawling his eyes out.
This is him under composure.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to respect the voters, and I'm going to hold on and keep working really hard.
Anyways,
and,
back to the important
look forward
things.
to another opportunity.
You know that Photoshop picture of a bald Doug Walker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but like as a news reporter.
Well, I'm seeing
He
it.
kind of looks like a human version of Bert from Sesame Street.
You know what?
It looks like fucking cyberpunk character creator.
Yeah, but it's like the default settings. Like you didn't change anything. You just twitched the nose a little bit.
You hit random once and you're like, not that one.
Let's check out Family Guy in the Hood before we get to the actual topic that's in the title.
Oh, okay. This is the real thing affecting America. This is the real thing affecting Americans right now.
I don't fucking know. This nigga just came out the hospital.
Suck my dick, put it in your throat and lick them balls sack. Yeah.
Is this being recorded on a Nintendo DS?
Yes. You gotta work with what you got.
Yeah.
What's interesting actually is though that they rented a movie theater to get this footage. That's that's where all the budget went.
Yeah, that's why your mom had a train. Me, your daddy, and your brother, you goddamn die.
My sister too. Are we gonna fuck y'all bagger?
I'm morbidly curious, Drake, how many views does this video have?
This video has 12,000 views.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, of course.
So we aren't just bullying. Well, we are just bullying a random child again, but
did they have a script for the? Well, this video's 9 years old. They're an adult now. I feel like
Isn't that a terrifying
I feel like
thought?
that makes it okay.
just think any person that you see on the street could be the Family Guy in the Hood guy.
Did they have a script for this, or is this just improv?
Probably
off the
not.
cuff? Nah. I'm sure there is.
You
Look at this,
Gotta be
like,
improv.
Look, it's so seamlessly synced to the dialogue.
My sister too. Are we gonna fuck y'all bag or what?
I like that he laughs at his own
You wanna
jokes.
suck my
Like, that is
dick?
hilarious.
Hell yeah! I'm fucking with that kind of man. Oh, nigga, we fucking dying. We dying. Oh my god! I wanna suck your dick.
So,
Wow.
why am I playing this?
Why are you playing this?
Hey, bitch, what the fuck
Like
are we
what?
gonna do? We either gonna fuck in this plane or what? I wanna suck
Yeah,
your
bitch,
dick.
I'ma lick your
Nah,
titties.
bitch, I don't want you to
Yeah,
suck
this
my
show
dick.
has really gone downhill.
I stopped watching after the 26th episode where they just played
Like-
some fucking kids laughing at Family Guy on Nintendo DS.
They've like fucking... God, they really ran out of ideas.
See, bitch, you got herpes.
Like the
Yeah,
entire
that
episode
shit
is just
that
Lois
blue
going, hey,
waffle.
can I suck your dick?
This is what Family Guy in the Hood is, though.
It completely ruins her characterization.
Yeah. And look at this half frame here. They didn't even render the fucking video properly to get the correct frame rate. Fucking amateurs. You gotta disable anti-aliasing.
Disgusting. I would never do such a thing.
Sure,
suck my dick.
my daughter. Yeah.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Why are we continuing to watch this?
Because I want to see if there's something. Maybe there's something in here that's good.
Really?
Motherfucker, I'm the janitor. I'll beat your ass in this room, motherfucker. Say the fucking words. Say it. Say it. Fuck you, bitch. Suck my cock and lick my ass out. You can lick my sweaty balls.
Damn.
This is better than anything we're saying.
All right, let's move on to the.
Now that we had the intermission out of the way.
Oh, I don't have any like the inciting tweets here. These are like kind of late contextually. I guess I could just go to this page here. So, all right. Now we're talking about the thing that's in the title and the thumbnail.
The real thing.
Now that we got everyone ensconced with the
with Family Guy in the hood.
Bronze, tell us about what this is. This is your topic. This is your story you're
topic?
breaking.
Oh, okay. It's me. I'm the one breaking it. No one else. No other YouTuber. So, quick question. A little bit of audience participation. How many of you know of Gerard, aka the Completionist? Alright, good. Thank you for the responses.
Some guy said, don't even bother trying to talk to this dude. If he blocked you on Discord, he probably blocked you on here too. And he can't see you in chat. Damn, you know what? You might be speaking facts right now.
So, those of you unaware, Gerard Khalil.
Gillard.
Max Gilardi. He is the host of The Completionist, where he 100% video games.
Idiot.
And on the side, as like a little bonus thing, he has a charity stream called Indieland. I think that's it.
And
so
yes.
Sure.
Indieland, yeah. So Nintendo Indie World. And so he hosts these live streams, and he claims, allegedly, that all of the money donated and given to him through these streams going to various specifically named charities.
And we don't touch it. It just goes directly to them.
Yeah.
We don't do anything.
That go towards fighting dementia. A very noble cause, out of context.
I think he might have saved our current U.S. president.
Maybe. He's the one who hooked Trump up to the tubes when he got COVID.
Well,
and
if this charity was really helping out the people they said it would, then maybe we'd be in a better place. Maybe we wouldn't have gas fucking $4 a gallon. How about that, Gerard? It's your fault.
But what
Gas
do you
would be
mean?
free.
What do you mean? Gerard Khalil would never, either knowingly or not, lie about whether or not he donated the money that his charity was getting, right? Anyways,
He's been to all my family barbecues. Good guy.
He had sex with my mom. How could he lie to me? Anyways, 2 YouTube videos were uploaded, I believe, close to a week ago by this point. We're very late to the story. So, one of them was a shorter one. 3 days ago. Close enough. One's by Carl Jobst, a speedrun expose YouTuber. And the other one is by Murahar, a commentary YouTuber with questionable views
Bitcoin's
on
the
other
future.
topics.
Bitcoin's the future, guys.
They uncovered some documents about the charity's finances because for those unaware, if you're a nonprofit charity, you have to publicly disclose all of your tax information.
Mm-hmm.
So all that's just publicly available on the internet.
One might think that if you are publicly releasing this information, you might absolve some sort of accountability or due process in the.
But think about it. What kind of dweebs go out of their way to find and look through the tax information of a YouTuber's charity?
I mean, it took 9 years for this to be discovered, so.
Well, yeah.
But think about that. Is that they were doing this for 9 years. They had that long to figure their shit out. Oh my god.
They've been searching for a benefactor for years, Drake.
Almost
Very
a decade.
So the big reveal is that in the course of those 9 years, they have accumulated like $600,000, close to $700,000, and all of it is just sitting in the charity's bank account.
Yes.
Never being
not
donated
going
to any place, even the ones that are specifically named on stream that Gerard said that they donated to.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing, is that this guy Gerard's in charge of the whole thing. He pleads ignorance about this. Say, oh, I didn't know. It was damn secretary. But he specifically name drops these charities that he alleges the money is going to support. Yeah. But then if you look at the fucking public tax records, they're in this video here. I don't know if we should play it. We'll just play the video and comment on it. But
so I do want to say, to be fair to Gerard, according to, I'm not sure if it's part of Carl's video, it might just be part of Muda's video, Gerard did say that he only learned about this going on in 2021. Yeah, he only learned about it happening in 2021, though, to be unfair to him, he also did continue to say that he donated to charities after 2021.
Yeah, where's my Harvey Birdman looking over at the calendar meme? Because by my count, 2021 was almost 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It's also worth noting that it's always great when you don't know what's happening in your own charity.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here.
The money goes to the Open Hand Foundation, an organization that we started in honor of my mom, and all that money goes to dementia research. We don't touch any of it. We just work with the people who do need the money, and we help them do their thing.
This is Gerard.
We don't touch any of it. It
goes
directly. Open Hand Foundation is his own charity. That's kind of positive.
And all the higher ups are family members of his.
Mm-hmm.
Khalil, well known online as the Completionist. For more than a decade, his YouTube series where he completes games 100% has been very successful, and he has built a very large and respected brand. Gerard is very well liked within the gaming community, and I myself have been a fan of his YouTube content for many years. In 2018, Gerard helped create the Indie charity marathon.
This Dragon Rider Khalil.
This is where indie developers get to come together and showcase their games. It gave a spotlight to lesser-known developers, and it also raised money for a good cause. All of the money raised by IndieLand goes to the Open Hand Foundation, a non-profit organization that helps support dementia research. The Open Hand Foundation was founded by Gerard and his family in 2003.
That's great.
That's so wholesome.
It's for a good cause. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
I'm just trying to think about why.
Well, as they say, they're looking for benefactors. Still.
What, do you have fucking like glaucoma? Like you can't use a fucking computer?
Yeah, I mean, it's sad that there isn't just like one really famous charity that is specifically targeting dementia and other neurological disorders. They couldn't just go to that.
Now, personally, I think it's admirable that this charity has very high standards to the point where money sitting in a bank account is better than going to a benefactor.
Yeah.
Gerard's mother was diagnosed with...
Oh, we joke, but good thing. It's a good thing. No matter what he's done, it's a good thing that like the company never dipped into the $600,000 or anything in particular after it was donated to them. That would be like the smoking gun. That would be like the killing blow.
That'd be ridiculous.
If that were to happen.
Yeah, I just gotta do something real quick. Alright.
Frontotemporal dementia. However, it didn't officially become a non-profit until 2014, after she unfortunately passed away. IndieLand has been quite successful in raising money for charity. They generally raise over $100,000 per year, and according to their website, have raised over
It's interesting that they've got like this media coverage here. Like, is this an article?
Successful in raising money for charity. They generally raise...
Yeah, I don't know what this article is, but like there was an article written by Sam Desitov here, who apparently didn't do the research. I mean, not that I blame him, but it's interesting that it got to this level of notoriety here, where this was going on like behind the scenes, kind of as like something waiting to be discovered here, and it got to this level before eventually finally
Also,
being
I just
cut.
want to note that this article was written in September of 2021, after Gerard knew that the money was just in the account.
Attract very popular figures in the gaming realm, and even celebrities. From YouTube influencers to gaming developers and publishers, many parties actively get involved to help raise money. According to their website, the Open Hand Foundation supports the University of California, San Francisco, and in 2020, Gerard said that Open Hand was one of the UCSF's main support partners.
Currently working with the University of San Francisco, and we're kind of one of their main,
Just lying. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Lying. Still lying to his audience.
I don't know when.
Now Drake.
I don't actually know when this one is.
He actually taught my kid how to ride a bike. He's a great guy.
We see a 2020 copyright thing here, so it was.
All right, so at least he didn't know at the time.
From what he alleges, he does not.
He
spent 7 years completely in the dark about this.
I give Gerard the benefit of the doubt that he is just completely inept as a CEO of a charity.
Just did fucking nothing for 7 years and assumed shit was getting done. And now, he's only done nothing for 3 years, so an improvement?
He's only done nothing knowingly for 3 years out of the 9.
I'd say that's an improvement.
That's a decent record.
I gotta say this. If he's arguing that he didn't know about this for that long, that either means he wasn't even bothering with his charity for years, or his charity was lying to him. And neither of those are good.
I wonder what Matt Pat had to say about this. Apparently he was in the call here.
Well, it's a charity in theory.
Well, fuck them kids.
You know what they say, it's just a theory.
I'm Matthew Patrick, and I think dementia is great.
And also, I'm gonna star in a fucking video game movie, and I'm gonna make my character's name Ness, because that's a funny Easter egg to Earthbound.
Yeah, it's a funny Easter egg. It's something in the background that it's not directly into your face.
It's just a theory.
You fucking melt into your seat out of rage.
For 5 minutes? Why is that scene in the movie?
Let's rant about the 5 Nights at Freddy's movie instead, because that movie is ass.
Imagine you go into the theater, right? And that's, like, you have no knowledge of, like, Matt Pat or anything, and that scene comes up. You're like, why are we here for 2 minutes talking about this fucking guy and his theory?
Fucking breakfast? What does this have to do with the fucking...
With anything.
What does this have to
now,
do with
Drake,
spoilers?
Are you saying you didn't clap when Matt Pat appeared on screen?
When he said the line? Spoilers for the FNAF movie, but what does this have to do with the psychic child legal custody battle in my 5 Nights at Freddy's movie?
It's literally a scene that they completely invented, so that way people would, like, stand up, like, literally, like Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and say, I know the thing. That makes it funny.
Fortunately, they don't have many of those scenes. Most of the actual Easter eggs are, like, in the background, fortunately. But the ones that they do have that are in your face are the most painful shit imaginable, if you know about it or no.
It derails the whole movie for 2 minutes.
Have you guys seen the movie?
I've seen it.
Seen it, yeah.
Okay, good. So you know the ending when the guy says the thing?
Oh yeah.
That was fucking stupid, right?
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know much of the FNAF lore, so I thought that there was some sort of missing context.
I have FNAF brain rot, and don't worry, even if you know all this shit, it makes no sense for him to say that.
So it's bipartisan in its confusion.
Yes.
So, you know that scene where Max gets bitten?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it have been better if it cut to Markiplier and he said, was that the bite of 87?
Yeah. That would have saved the whole movie. If we just had
But unfortunately, Markiplier has his own bad movie that he has to work on.
Don't say that. It'll probably be fine.
It's gonna be bad. You know it's gonna be bad. I know it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be... I have lower standards for it because it's made by a YouTuber.
What if Scott Cawthon cameos in the movie?
Oh God. People
What
would
if
be
it's
like,
a
"You're letting
cinematic
that
universe
fucking
where
hateful
where
bastard on?"
Markiplier looks outside of the iron lung window and it's the waiter from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
By the way, am I in an alternate universe, or did Scott Cawthon say that he's not doing anything with Five Nights at Freddy's anymore because he's been ousted by the community for being a fucking Tim Scott supporter?
I think the most egregious. I think the agreement was that the FNAF movie was the last thing he'd have his wrinkly hands in.
I don't think that's true either. I think he said that maybe, but I think he's doing
he's been involved in literally everything since then involving FNAF. So
his apology back in the day was so stupid. I got so much hate on my video when I made that video. I rewatched it the other day. It's a completely valid video. I stand by everything.
Well, yeah.
I said. Like, because I think it's just children that don't know who Mitch McConnell is. They hear that their favorite internet guy is being criticized on the internet. Unfortunately, that's the issue. It's just his opinion that he thinks women should be forced to carry pregnancies to birth and then have no support afterwards. And also, I'm not just a Republican because I also supported Tulsi Gabbard. So put that in your pipe and suck it.
Listen, he's not a conservative, so to speak. He also donated to Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Support partners.
Anyways, back to charity
into all of this.
Beyond this, according to Gerard, Open Hand raises money for organizations all over the world.
My father, my brother, and I started a foundation called the Open Hand Foundation that raises money for dementia research and treatment for organizations all over the world.
However, the truth is that since its inception in 2014, the Open Hand Foundation has not contributed
and none of them are good enough.
Literally every charity in the world on
They're
Earth.
too good. It's more deserving to be wasting away in a bank account. It's collecting interest in there. 0.5% interest on 700 grand. That's like after 7 years. That's like
honestly that's like the infinite money glitch. More charities should do that.
Just never spend money. You save a lot of money by not spending it on the things you're going to.
Yeah.
Single cent to any organization. For the past 10 years, they have raised over $600,000, and it's all just sitting in their bank account. Despite Open Hand saying the money goes to help fund research, and despite the fact that everyone believes their money is going to a worthwhile cause, this is simply not the case. Because Open Hand is a non-profit, their tax filings are
someone waxed every 1,000. That's a weak-ass goal. You fucking know it. Dude, fucking next Depravity episode is gonna be the hardest shit you've ever fucking seen.
Going to kill a man live on camera.
I'm going to. Well,
Gerard Khalil, too much of a pushy to do that shit.
Yeah. I already got... As soon as I get my car... I have to buy a new whole fucking car, by the way, guys. My car fucking exploded. So I have to spend like $2,500.
For the show?
Yes.
That was one of the punishments was to die in a gas explosion?
Yeah. To die in a car bomb.
Okay.
One of the punishments was to live in Palestine.
It was a funny prank. You drive up to the McDonald's drive-thru and then you explode your car.
Like Biden, you just spontaneously combust.
Yeah, goes full circle.
That was before we were live there, so that reference made no sense.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, they get it.
It's that time when Joe Biden spontaneously combusted.
It's in character for him.
Yeah. I guess I should probably mention that now is the reason why Depravity number 6 has been on ice and has not been coming out is because there is one final punishment I need to film for it. And I cannot do that unless I have a car. My father's coming out all the way 4 hours away from me to come help me get a car because apparently my car is ruined, but he's going to take a look at the car anyways and see if it is ruined or not. And we'll go from there. I'm going to spend basically all my fucking money on a car to make content for you fucking guys.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
You know what? I did not. You should work for the IT crowd with that attitude.
Yeah.
Believes their money is going to a worthwhile cause, this is simply not the case. Because Open Hand is a non-profit, their tax filings are publicly available. Since 2014, their yearly filings have all shown the same behavior. For example...
Why the fuck would you be publishing this?
Well, they're a charity. They have to.
Well, yes, but if you know this, you have to know this. Why would you not do it?
I mean, they should definitely have paused donations at the very least.
They should have
You mean, wait, you mean when the CEO of your charity is now fully aware of the fact that none of your donated money has gone to any of the organizations that they say they have, that they should have stopped getting money until that problem became fixed?
Maybe not even stopped getting money.
That's fucking stupid.
But just say, hey, we've not been able to find a suitable charity.
Whoops. Sorry, we haven't donated any of the money that you've given us for the past 7 years. Oopsies.
Here's the thing: if they just did it like, if they donated the money like a year ago or so, no one would ever be talking about this. They had 9 years. 9 years.
Example, in 2022, they received $117,000 in contributions. They paid $11,000 in expenses, leaving them with $106,000 in excess revenue.
What was this $11,000 spent, by the way? Does anyone have any insight on that?
I mean, it is a YouTube live stream.
Okay.
Is that what they paid Matt
the
at?
most expensive platform to stream on?
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of, like, tech involved, and they probably have a team that they gotta pay and shit, you know?
Stop. Stop with this shit. Crackmiser Gaming just texted Amy asking her to tell me to unblock him on fucking Discord.
Alright.
Stop.
One more incident and you're banned from the Blonde Show Discord server.
The way you guys talk, it sounds like you're all Bud Light drinking, Target shopping, Oh, that's not... Ooh,
You're banned from the Blonde Show Discord server, buddy.
That wasn't Crackmiser. That's someone else. That's you.
Well, whoever you are, you're banned from the Blonde Show Discord server.
You are definitely banned from the channel. Goodbye.
You trying to get us down for hate speech again?
I think this is one of the... These seem like the guys that are commenting on my Mandela videos.
Probably.
I think this is one of the guys that was commenting on... Whenever I upload a short to our fucking...
Also, I just want to say, if that person's still watching and not, like, seething for getting banned from the chat or whatever, I do not take anything that you say seriously because you say Bud Light drinking in November of 2023.
Yeah.
Go outside.
He's focused on the real issues, you see.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even get the reference that was from so long ago.
Yeah.
Because they put fucking the kid's face on like Dylan Mulvaney's face on 6 cans. And then
yeah, that's right.
Kaboom!
Yeah. A single like Instagram post was infected by the trans.
Go broke.
Well, trans people can't drink beer. How could this happen?
I would never fucking degrade myself as to shop at Target. I shop at fucking Wegmans like a responsible adult. And Walmart. I shop at Walmart too, but only if they don't have what I need at Wegmans. I wouldn't be caught dead shopping at fucking Target.
No.
If I'm shopping at Target, it's because I'm like starving. Like I'm in the middle of a desert and there was only
clothes?
Like yes. I'm in the middle of a desert and the only thing I'm in the middle of like Oklahoma or something.
I'm on a deserted island and I need my cheap jeans.
Yes. If that'd be the one exception for me shopping in Target. Why the fuck would anyone shop at Target? It's more expensive. Just go to Target. Go to Walmart. It's the same shit.
Let's go to Goodwill.
Go to Goodwill, idiot.
Revenue. This cash was then added to their existing stockpile of cash, which...
By the way, tranny loving, that sounds a lot like another slur you could have put in there. Like civil rights abolitionists of the 1960s, if they were not black themselves, they were called another loving thing. Oh, there was a lot of that in To Kill a Mockingbird. A lot of blank loving. Whenever you
are bigoted and in denial about it.
Whenever you have any sort of baseline empathy to another person as a human being.
I feel like we should be talking about him this much. Back to charity fund.
Stop saying slurs. Okay, obviously my use of it is not degrading in any way. I am stomping the fascists right now.
I'd fire with fire.
If this guy's watching right now, he's gonna think that I'm 100% sincere on that. Like, this guy thinks he's stomping the fascists. I'm a fascist.
Now totals $655,000. Every year since 2014, it's been the same. Money is received.
Be sure to download this stream, guys, because I'm sure this guy's going to get pissy and report us.
Some expenses are deducted, and the cash is just left in their account. Normally in these filings, a non-profit is supposed to state where their profit goes. Obviously, if a charity raises money, they are supposed to give it to an organization. However, this has never happened with—
Hang on. I thought this was America. Are you fucking kidding me?
Taxation without representation.
The Open Hand Foundation. In 10 years of filings, they have not dispersed a single dollar to anyone. They have kept everything for themselves. This is obviously alarming. Their website clearly states they support the UCSF, and they have a quote from David Kessler, the dean.
I don't think this is in the Carl's video, but for the forms, the tax forms for a charity, there was literally like one of the boxes is literally like money given out or whatever, like money spent on like donations or gifts or grants or some shit. And literally every single one of this charity it is literally 0 for every single year.
That's awesome.
Yes, several of
the UCSF School of Medicine, thanking them for their gift. But the interesting thing about David Kessler is that he was fired as the dean of the UCSF School of Medicine in 2007, 7 years before Open Hand was even officially registered. I needed to find out what was happening, so I contacted Open Hand and asked them why they haven't made any contribution.
Wow, you're just gonna dox their whole email, dude? Come on.
Wow.
I hope they don't file a privacy complaint and try to delete this video about this or anything.
In the past
also,
10 years.
who the fuck names their kid Hello?
This is the response I got, which was written by Jacques Khalil, Gerard's brother. They claimed that before their official registration as a foundation, they donated body parts for research.
Interesting. They harvested organs.
How'd you get those from a YouTube live stream?
Yeah. So, they were 3D printed. People sent over the STLs and they were 3D printed on the other end. And they were donated.
I cut off my arm and sent it in.
He's just a starfish.
Strange claim that I don't believe can be true of a charity. That's likely referring to a private and personal matter within their family and would have nothing to do with Open Hand. They claim they made financial contributions to an institution.
Let's actually read this here. Since our official registration as a foundation, we have been evaluating potential beneficiaries who align with our vision.
We found no one.
Who align with our vision. Registration foundation. Entities that could use our funds efficiently and effectively without a substantial portion being diverted to administrative expenses. This vigilant approach... Okay, even if that was the case, if you had to do that, that'd be more beneficial than just hoarding the money. By the way, how much money does it cost to just send the money?
Well, you gotta steer clear of those pesky administrative expenses, like keeping your charity running.
PayPal.com.
You know, it's very difficult to maintain a bank account that just has money sitting in it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
When you have to spend that money on the things you promised. This vigilant approach to selecting our beneficiaries was reinforced by a personal commitment to honor the memory of the individual for whom the foundation was created. This guy's using a lot of words. Very verbose padding here.
This bitch used fucking whom?
Prior to our official registration as a foundation, we donated body parts for research and made financial contributions, to an institution that, in our view, made insufficient progress in the fight against these debilitating conditions.
You can really tell that this was written by a Jacques.
This prior experience has taught us the importance of careful consideration in our partnerships and is the reason why we continue to search for a proper partner and recipient of our donations.
Why didn't you just
keep donating? Like a 9-year search, you know.
Why didn't you just keep donating to that institution then?
Because they weren't making... They didn't solve dementia. They didn't cure it. Joe Biden's still in the fucking White House, dude.
I mean, I'd
that made
like to see what $600,000 does to that.
Claiming that because they made donations before they were registered in 2014, which we cannot confirm because it wasn't public at the time, this means that it is acceptable to not pass along any of the money the public has given them until they find someone they deem worthy.
not even just saying shit about it. Like, it's the fact that they didn't say any of this and that they put up the air that this money was going for good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious as to why the organizations that Gerard claimed the money was going to did not step up and say, hey, we didn't receive any money. Like, what are you talking about here, buddy? We'd love that money. I don't know. Where is it? Don't see it.
Hello, spokesperson for biggest dementia research foundation in all of history. Nuh-uh.
The obvious question arises. If they've been looking for a beneficiary since 2014, why has find someone they
bitch in the background on her phone? Come on.
Deem worthy? The obvious question arises. If they've been looking for a beneficiary since 2014,
there's donations.
Why has Gerard been claiming they support organizations across the world, including the UCSF and the Alzheimer's Association?
We're raising money for dementia research in honor of my late mom, trying to help folks who've been impacted by dementia, working with organizations like USF.
Yeah, it is interesting where publicly he's supporting these, but then he's also like saying they're not good enough. Or I guess the foundation is saying
it's just
that.
better in his hands. Well, it's his foundation, but apparently,
yeah, this is a good clip because this is him naming 3 organizations that he's claiming that they donated money to.
FTD Association of America, Alzheimer's Association of America, and so many more.
Why is he claiming the money is actually given?
And so many more.
Dementia.
So many more.
Dementia suddenly hit him right there. Maybe the dementia is seeping in, and he just thought that he donated it.
Why would they? If this was a con, why would you go that specific?
Here's the thing: I don't think it was a con. I just think it's blatant.
Well, if someone was lying to Gerard.
Oh well, yes. I don't think it's a con, like maliciously on Gerard's part, but
allegedly.
I don't know. Apparently. It's not in this video, but in Mudahar's video, he talks about how there's like every year there's like $11,000 of expenses or so. So that's like in total like $100,000 that's gone to nothing. There's no explanation for it. That was supposed to go to charity.
Oh yeah, because as we saw with the thing that Carl showed, you were supposed to show literally everything that you spent the money on, but literally everything that is not like donations, which is 0, or like some other things.
This
it's
fucking
literally
guy
just
over
all
here,
labeled expenses.
This fucking guy over here just bought like a PS5 with the money and was like, it's gaming related. Like, that's probably fine.
That's administrative expenses.
Given to people who know how to use it.
And all that money goes to dementia research. We don't touch any of it. We just work with the people who
God damn, we don't touch any of it. Why say that?
No, there's
not true.
Well, there's no one saying or proving or confirming the fact that they like did anything crazy, like dipping into the $600,000 or anything like that.
Is there not?
Yeah, but
no one would.
Nobody's touched.
No one would just go out and say that. Especially not the person who is in front of us right now saying that no one touched the money.
The money, and we help them do their thing.
Why is he claiming they are helping the victims and even the families of people with dementia?
Guys, welcome to Indieland. For those of you who don't know what we're doing, we're raising money for dementia.
Look at this. Look at this pussy wheel back here. Almond milk. Oh, that wouldn't taste very good. Fucking loser.
That's awful.
Do some real forfeits for your stream. Fucking cut your dick off on stream. Like, that'd get some money.
Bomb your car.
Dementia research and prevention, helping victims who not only have dementia, but the families of those around them.
Why?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. You don't have ad block?
I do, I just didn't have it turned on.
Well, don't you just love the Google Play Store?
You know what? I'm glad that my video got interrupted with the fucking...
OpenHand still claiming it supports the UCSF on its website. OpenHand assured me they have done nothing illegal, because if...
I would also like to, so this is more from OpenHand here, I would also like to address the regulatory framework within which 501c, this is a, what the hell is it? Legal shit? I don't know.
Law.
I mean, in regards to like incorporated organizations and such, like, and businesses, organizations like ours operate. We are subject to stringent regulations and are required to maintain compliance with federal laws governing charitable organizations. Our operations and financial activities are transparent to regulatory bodies, including the IRS, and are subject to review to ensure adherence to these laws. Should there be any irregularities or misuse of funds, agencies such as the Department of Justice would intervene. Our continued operation without such intervention serves as a testament to our compliance and the integrity of our financial practices. So
we haven't been caught yet.
We haven't been caught yet.
And what annoys me is, like, yeah, they've been transparent to regulatory bodies, but you haven't been transparent to the people donating.
Well, they did. Yeah. They uploaded those
and also, transparent to regulatory bodies is just publishing the documents.
Yes.
That's not.
Yeah.
I'd have to look through that shit unless they had like a tip or something.
Thank God that these guys, fucking Carl Jobst and some ordinary gamers found this shit, by the way, on your behalf instead of like the IRS and fucking destroying your shit. I don't know how close they realized they came to just getting annihilated.
If they had, they would have been caught by the IRS. However, I never mentioned legality in my original email. I'm not sure why they brought up the IRS, but this is...
That's because I think that they mentally are trying to weasel their way out of claims of unethicality by...
Yeah.
What the hell is it when you correspond something with another thing?
Correlation.
Like by correlating it with...
Open hand is going, let people enjoy things.
Yes. By, sort of correlating it with legality to try and make the two mix when it doesn't really work. The legality of something doesn't necessarily indicate the morality of it. In fact, I'd say that there's no correlation at all to it, really, like very rarely, especially in business. So it's so pathetic. It's just obvious deflection.
Yeah.
Assumed the IRS is some kind of omnipresent being that immediately detects fraud the moment it happens and intervenes.
I mean, my uncle always told me that you gotta file your IRS papers properly or else they'll come down on you and take every last penny.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Notion is simply untrue.
I've paid taxes.
Have you? Have you?
I can't wink very well, but just know that I am.
Sucker.
Fraud go undetected, and unless you do something especially egregious on your filings, nothing will be flagged to the IRS. In saying that, however, these filings don't seem to be done properly.
Let's see here. If there's any shit. Accounting method, cash.
And they aren't even signed, which is definitely...
I wonder what phone number this is.
No, don't.
I'm curious.
Don't.
No, I'm curious.
You know what?
They published it.
I say do it. Let's see.
You're just gonna dox them like that?
Yeah. I hope they don't file a privacy complaint.
Yeah.
And try and delete
there's no way that someone would like legitimately criticize this video for saying that it was doxing public information.
Ask her about the FNAF movie.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, this is Hanson Franklin. How can I help you?
Hi there. I was just curious about your opinion on the FNAF movie.
I think you might have the wrong number.
No, this is Hanson Franklin, 715 Silver Spur Road.
Uh-huh.
I was curious. What do you think the Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
I don't recall. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh shit, you called the wrong number. That was 911.
She typed something in there. It was like, did I watch this?
That was probably her like banning you from everything whatever that's involved in.
A legal requirement. But now that they brought it up, if the filings do show an accurate account of what happened, I do think this is illegal and would be considered charity fraud. Generally, taking money by dishonest means is considered fraud.
What? I thought this was America. Are you fucking kidding me?
You can't just receive money from people.
But Gerard cured cancer. He's not a bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his charity didn't even have anything to do with cancer. That's how that was just his spare project. He's just doing that in his downtime, like on a dare.
Yeah.
He completed cancer research.
He 100%ed medicine.
Wait, I thought Joe Biden cured cancer.
He wants to.
Yeah.
Gerard had a hand.
can't tell people to give you money under a false pretense. And you can't wait 10 years.
See, I think this is the most I've ever made fun of Joe Biden. Now I wish that Run Me Through guy was back here. I want to impress him with my ultimate non-partisan political humor. I'm gonna take a look. We're gonna take an intermission here because I want to read this shit. So I uploaded a new short to the.
Oh yeah.
I uploaded a new short to the YouTube channel, and
a very funny clip that none of you get to see.
These are all of the comments. There's not one I left out here. LeMayo, I see 3 Discord mods giggling to one another on their 144p camera quality Discord call while waiting for their kittens to get home from middle school. This fella...
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, what the fuck? You say...
At least I have a kitten, bitch.
It's so specific. Neil Quinney, 8593. These guys cringe as fuck.
Cool.
Kakona 808. Get these virgin fucking losers off my feed. We're losers. We're virgin.
You're
fucking
telling YouTube
losers.
that?
No, we're fucking virgins. We're virgin fucking losers.
Are you trying to submit a request to YouTube?
Yes. I think you slipped on the wrong chat window here. So we're losers, but we're virgin fuckers too.
Yeah.
We're like when fucking Joseph sacrificed his firstborn son to God and got all the virgins to fuck in the world.
We're just like that.
I'm a lot like Jesus if you think about it.
You both have long hair.
Yep.
And the drummer boy.
He wants you to punch him too. Nerd!
Oh, he got you.
You kind of just have to give it to that one.
Yeah.
Vile tantrum here. How the fuck does he do it?
My response, I want you to show my response to that.
Oh boy.
A comment in particular.
I have to pull that up.
Yeah, it's in our DMs, but it's I like it. That's the only thing. It's the only thing I can think of when I hear someone say that. Right now I'm just looking at the GIF. I'm just mesmerized by it.
Oh. This is his response. What is this from? Napoleon Dynamite?
It's fucking Rhett and Link nerd rap battle.
No!
The greatest piece of content in cinematic history.
These 3 guys really got life figured out. Thank God that Siri was left out of this fucking short, by the way. She got saved.
Oh, yeah.
JKP also is not American. F off. This is in reference to me saying that Elon Musk is not American, therefore it'd be...
JKP.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's JKP?
I looked this up.
Joseph Carl Rogan.
Yes. I looked this up, and the only thing that colloquially stands for JKP is James K. Polk, who was the 11th president of the United States, and he was definitely 100% American. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You gotta go back to school, buddy.
But also, even
JFK.
if he wasn't... JFK was also American, though. Wait, you gotta go back 60 years? Look, it's a wild bunch of basement dwellers talking large. Didn't mommy tell you to fix yourself before talking?
Talking large.
Talking large.
Guys, I found it.
This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us.
JKP stands for Jagadujuro Kripalu Parashit.
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay.
That famous politician. What did they do?
They're a charitable religious organization in India.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what? I'll give.
So they're not American.
I thought that they were an idiot, but you know they're not American.
Yeah.
Bunch of
I like how the talking large guy's whole comment is just us being jealous of Vivek, I guess.
Yeah. You're just commenting on a fucking YouTube video, dude. We're just sitting here.
Yeah, we're the one who has like 2,000 views on that short, buddy.
Yeah.
Which is more than any episode of ours has gotten.
Yeah. I want to point out that this profile picture kind of contradicts the criticism here. Bunch of soy boys, and they got like some sort of uwu, kawaii-chan fucking anime art.
You see, it's ironic. They don't really like that stuff. It's just a joke. Please believe me.
The only comment here that I even thumbs up was, he is right. Joe Rogan moderating the debate would be so funny and actually make it interesting. Which kind of casts a shadow of irony on these comments here, and that it is unironically you saying that it would be a good idea for Joe Rogan to host the debate. So theoretically, these guys here that are all like,
not just Joe Rogan.
Well, you name dropped Joe Rogan, but
Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, and who's the other guy?
Benito Mussolini.
Mike
Tyson.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck.
Years until you're caught before doing something with it either. In this case, Openhand lied for many years saying that it was funding organizations it wasn't, and it was using those lies in order to get money from the public. Openhand finishes by saying they continue to search for a partnership that meets their standards. And if
it's so ridiculous to be like, oh, I'm still working on it 9 years later. It's like Yandere Dev.
It's like the hero's journey. They have to do like this big thing to find the right one.
It's like Homer's Odyssey.
Yeah. It's a lot like Homer Simpson.
If I have any recommendations, they will consider it. I don't know why they're asking me.
Homer Simpson was running this.
He goes, could you recommend any organizations or research entities? Was he just gonna type in their PayPal address? And be like,
apparently you've looked at all of them.
We gotta liquidate immediately. First charity, go. He just sends his own PayPal. Carl Jobs at PayPal.com. I heard that that's a good dementia charity.
Yeah. From patreon.com/someordinarygamers.
Or even Drake Dragsaw at PayPal.com. That one's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
My input. Openhand has already been lying for 10 years, saying that it's been going to the UCSF, the Alzheimer's Association, and other organizations across the world. Why not send it there? Openhand has had 10 years to find somewhere to send the money to, and I'm sure there are plenty of acceptable organizations that would gladly welcome its contribution.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking second. Why would they say, oh, we've donated to all of these big charities about this topic, when it's very clear the fact that they didn't donate means that those don't meet the company's standards.
Yeah.
Plenty of acceptable charities that we will not donate to.
Of course, there's a lot of good ones out there.
So why would they just say that?
These guys aren't the only guys on the internet that use video games to raise money, right? Could they not?
Yeah.
Could they not reach
MatPat does, I think.
I think everyone on screen right here in their sphere has something. Like there's Desert Bus for Hope. There's not XUC.
Literally every big gaming YouTuber does a charity live stream at some point. And if some random schmuck who plays Minecraft for a living can donate better than your entire dementia organization can, that's a sign.
You made a whole organization. You put the effort, time, and money to come up with the graphics and the fucking effort and hire employees and stuff. You found
graves to dig up to donate body parts. You went through this whole operation.
You donated body parts. How the fuck did
Maybe that's what... I think they mean the open hand. They cut their hand off and donated it.
Open hand, not they're thieves and will get their hands cut off under...
rigor mortis, all the hands would be open.
No, they're thieves, so their hands got cut off under Sharia law.
Ah, okay.
I just don't buy their explanation. If they really were looking for someone to give it to...
That was not intended to be a racial joke about, Gerard or anything. That was just me carrying on the conversation. We were talking about hands...
A quick note. Us at Degeneracy Live do not condone any humor that would insult condone any humor that would insult anyone's intrinsic traits.
We've not Pantone any of their colors. With the race Pantone.
Colors? Really? You're not making it better.
I genuinely want to state that we were talking about hands, This is a story about stealing.
And
oh,
that's
under
the first
Sharia
thing I
law,
think
hands
of
get cut off
because
for
I'm
stealing.
very racist. Cool.
So they would have been honest
Anyways,
about that to
back
the
to charity
public. They wouldn't
fraud.
have lied and said they were giving it to someone they weren't. Why are they still doing fundraisers when they admit here, if you choose to believe them, they have no idea where that money will go? Why do they not ask the public where to send the money? It is their money, after all. People have been donating their hard-earned money.
Well, they did ask the public. They asked you, the one person that's ever emailed them about this. This was their contingency for when the day of reckoning finally came. When Carl Jobs emails them.
What was the emotion going through the person who read Carl's email? Do you think it was like pure dread, or was it like, I got this?
Abject horror.
For 10 years. They all believe their money is going to a good cause. People have been championing Indieland for years, declaring they are fighting dementia. Gaming developers, YouTube influencers, celebrities have all donated their time, money, and effort to this event, thinking it was doing something when it just wasn't. Sponsors have invested money and equipment into a charity that did nothing with the money. I responded to Openhand hoping to get clarification on a few details, and asking if they thought it was appropriate to continue to ask for money when they aren't contributing any of it. They reiterated they believe their behavior was legal and ethical. Apparently me...
Okay. I'll be right back.
And ethical.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. So, charity fraud.
Isn't it the worst?
It's hate to see it happen, really. I hope Drake comes back soon, because they have a funny clip. I have a funny clip that'll bring a bit full circle.
Let's look at the clip.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I think we should watch a little further first.
I feel like this is a conversation we could have had in DMs.
Comedy is a rule of threes.
This Degeneracy live show is special in that you get to see the bits develop as they unfold, so there's no surprise to the audience when they come out. You get to see the creative process in real time.
Let's go behind the scenes,
Do it live.
Taking issue with the fact they've lied for years and kept all of the money they have ever received is both unwarranted and unfounded. Clearly, from these statements, Openhand feels as though this is acceptable.
Let's read this verbatim, just make sure that Carl Jobs is not reading their.
I haven't read anything yet.
The Open Hand Foundation ensures all donors.
Fuck you, bitch.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. The Open Hand Foundation ensures all donors that funds are conserved with diligence and fortnight.
Idiot.
And fortnight.
That's why I'm the reader.
Earmarked for research endeavors that align with our stringent criteria for impactful use. Really stringent there.
They're stringent being an extremely exclusive criteria of one, me.
The Indieland event embodies our mission to raise both awareness and funds diligently and responsibly. I guess they're not lying. They were given money.
They use the words diligently a lot. Like they have like they use diligence. 1, 2, 3. Like, come on.
Well, we understand
Get a new word.
Well, we understand the necessity of due diligence in charitable engagements. The insinuation of wrongdoing on the part of Open Hand Foundation is both unwarranted and undiligent.
The fact that says, while we understand the necessity of due diligence in charitable engagements, comma, is just...
We conduct our operations within the bounds of legal and ethical standards, and any implication to the contrary is diligent. A foundation has always acted in good faith. We take any suggestion of impropriety very seriously, which is why we threw a bunch of legal jargon in your face and told you that we stole hearts.
And it's unwarranted and unfounded. By the way, operating within the bounds of legal and ethical standards, I feel, is not that hard, and you still failed at it. I feel like as a charity, if you donate like even 1% of your earnings or some shit like that, like Goodwill, that still qualifies it as a charity.
Yeah.
They could have donated $7,000 and they'd have been fine.
I mean, if they were just telling people what they were doing with the money, maybe it could be ethical.
Yeah, I don't agree that they needed to pause donations if they really couldn't find a suitable charity. but obviously transparency in that we're looking for some new charities, guys. Let us know if there's any that have impacted that you know of.
I mean, true transparency would be, look, we have not had any benefactors for the entire time we've been a charity.
No, this should have been something they did in like 2016, like latest. Yeah. Like this was 3 presidents ago when this started.
Acceptable behavior from a charity. They closed by saying they do not intend to issue further public comments on these matters, confirming that from OpenHand's perspective, this isn't an issue worthy of their time or comment. The last thing I needed to do was to talk to Gerard and get his side of the story, and with the help of Muta from Some Ordinary Gamers, we set up a call. According to Gerard, he didn't find out the funds had not been forwarded to any organizations until 2022, and claimed that since that time, he has been actively trying to find somewhere to send the money.
You weren't notified that the money was sitting there the whole time?
I knew it was sitting there at a certain point, and that's what made me proactive.
At a certain point, you know.
At some point.
Time is relative. Who's to say? 6 and 1 half a dozen.
Eventually.
I think I have Carl added as a friend on Discord.
Don't.
Okay.
Why do you have all these people?
It's just funny.
Okay.
Oh no, I had him on my old Discord before he got banned, and now he's not accepting friend requests anymore, so I can't add him.
Oh, well, okay.
Go about it. Like,
maybe
I was married in
2021
when the money hadn't moved yet, and that's what made me go, that's not fucking cool. And that's when I got personally involved to move it. And
did anyone
2021 last year, 2022.
Why is he talking and his thing isn't glowing here? Am I sensing some editing? Suspicious. Wow, Jobs. Really? I don't know. I think that this whole video is pure conjecture, and I think
you didn't even have like a funny background.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
The Completionist is the best
did anyone tell you that the money was going
exists.
somewhere before then? Were you being misled?
No one told me anything. I assumed that it was all going to...
Were you being misled? No one told me anything.
Nobody in the charity I started is telling me about the charity.
No. In fact, I was not led anywhere. I do not know what's going on.
To a charity, and I assumed it correctly.
Whether or not you believe this will be up to you. However, I will note that even if he is telling the truth, despite learning this in 2022, his behavior did not change. In 2023, he continued to make claims that OpenHand was supporting the UCSF.
Yeah, why would you say 2021, like, if you're trying to make something up? Come on.
The Alzheimer's Association, AFTD, and many.
I know it's tough to think about. It's really fucked up, but it's nearly 2024. All right? 2021 wasn't that recent. It's gonna be 3 years ago pretty soon.
Yeah. Just think about it. 2021 is as close now as 2014 was to 2017 or whatever. I don't know where this is going.
Yeah. Bet you didn't think about that, fucking Gerard.
Yeah.
Anymore, a year after learning that it wasn't.
Trying to help folks who've been impacted by dementia, working with organizations like USF.
Oh, this is where he specifically mentions these too.
Yeah.
So he didn't even do this beforehand. This is like something he did after he allegedly found out.
Yeah, this is after.
Maybe they do charitable things, like they go and they start like a lemonade stand or something. They have like a bake sale.
$600,000 lemonade stand.
Well, we did it, guys. We raised $385 for charity.
A suspicious gold-plated lemonade stand.
FTT Association of America, Alzheimer's Association of America, and so many more.
These statements were from just several weeks ago. Gerard has also been the director of OpenHand since 2014.
Even if they donate all the money, no one's ever going to trust this charity again.
That's a shame. He just was the wrong one.
Yeah.
It would take a lot to convince me he didn't know what was happening with the money he was raising. Ask yourself this question. If you raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for charity, do you think you would be interested in where that money was going? Would you at least...
Nah, I think I'd just absolve my own responsibility and let the people I'm paying do their job.
Yeah. That's not my job. My job is to just do the funny game on the camera.
I just finish games, dude. I'm the completionist, not the money checker.
I'm just the person who incentivizes people to giving money to the organization.
Last I checked, the name of the show was The Completionist, not the guy that checks the tax documents in charity. Dumbass.
He's busy completing the
check to see if the money was being sent.
He has no time for this.
no matter the answer, you would still be completely responsible for what happened with that money. The most important question at this time is whether or not the money is still there, and Gerard assures us they still have the full amount of money and are looking to donate it as soon as possible. At this stage, we have no reason to believe this isn't the case. However, due to Openhand's past dishonesty, I think we do need...
Yeah. In 2032, I think is when we can really fucking
concrete proof of this donation.
At this point, we're really just waiting for a good charity to be invented.
We're waiting for one to open up.
Happens. Unfortunately, given that the money hadn't been contributed for so many years, and any contribution done now is in the wake of this being uncovered, it's hard to know if this is simply a response to being caught, or if they truly were planning on donating the money at some point. Hopefully we get confirmation soon that all of the money Openhand has ever received is sent to the organization it was supposed to. That being said, even if all of the money is still there, the actions of Openhand were unethical and almost certainly illegal. And as unfortunate as this situation is, it does need to be called out, and there do need to be repercussions. It shouldn't need to be stated that lying about making charitable contributions in order to get money is not a good thing, no matter what the context. I also think there needs to be a full audit of Openhand by an independent third party. Some ordinary gamers...
Oh no. He's gonna get audited.
...is also doing a more thorough breakdown of the situation, so if you want to learn more about how to look up the public filings of non-profits and what to look for, and to learn more about their legal obligations, I will put a link to that in the description. I will also put a link to the tax filings of Openhand along with their full statements. Please don't let this dissuade you from donating to a good cause in the future. There are plenty of legitimate online fundraisers...
Wait, why Mario yellow? That's not right. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
that support long-established reputable charities, like Games Done Quick or Desert Bus for Hope. In any case, I do encourage more of you to learn to do your own research into charities, just to ensure you know where your money is going. Or alternatively, if you do want to donate, do it directly to the organizations you wish to support.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on, but...
Let's watch the poop cruise.
Hell yeah.
What a great segue.
Oh, here we go. Rolling on.
But,
let's see what these guys have to say about it.
Yeah, let's see.
Wow. Idiots.
I love this.
They can't even
this
get
content. This content fucking sucks.
In any case, I do encourage more of you to learn to do your own research into charities, just to ensure you know where your money is going. Or alternatively...
Oh my god.
Look, they aren't even talking when they're watching the video.
Look at these fucking, like, soy boy cuck losers.
And the triangle's just standing there.
Nerd.
So...
Actually, I have my funny clip.
Okay.
My segue for the funny clip. Ahem. So now, you all watched that video.
Time to send this.
Yeah. Well, I got the grand reveal. So we've all seen all the things that OpenHand has done for the video in that video right there. But
have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Chat, is this real? But we can all agree that that is bad. But there are worse things that you could do with charity money. For example, you could like hold on to the money in case in the future you find a good charity to give that money to. But it would be on a whole nother level to publicly admit to dipping into that reserved donation money in order to like fund.
That'd be embarrassing.
In order to like fund administrative things in your charity, something that your standards or other organizations that you donate to would not allow. Anyways, whoops! I sneezed on my keyboard and accidentally hit Control V.
I accidentally typed in the exact combination of links of letters to get us to this link.
The real coincidence.
Oh, fuck. Well,
yeah, see, it was completely random. It's actually the Hunger Games.
Alright.
This movie's gonna suck. Anyways.
Yeah, don't watch it. Instead, watch more Degeneracy Live.
So Indie Land is a separate thing.
See, look at this. This guy's a pro. He did a fucking, like...
Oh, you...
Oh, I just muted it. I didn't pause it.
It is a separate thing from OpenHand.
Correct.
But
yes.
Were you saying that OpenHand was paying expenses for Indie Land, though?
Only some years and
bruh,
no more than a couple $1,000 depending on the...
No more than a couple $1,000.
No.
No more than
That's fine. That's like 1/6 of the money that was charitably donated to you.
By the way, he says a couple $1,000s. You can see on those forums that it was like $11,000. It's not a couple $1,000s.
I mean,
How could this be?
Granted, we don't actually know what that money is going to because they're terrible at filing these files, so they don't actually list what the money goes to.
The files where the express purpose is to denotate the exact reasons you are spending these fucking money.
Yeah, so it makes it look worse that you're spending upwards of $11,000 a year on expenses through the money that was donated to you.
But no more than a couple thousand.
Yeah,
a year. If it was too much money, just to make it right.
A small loan of $1 million.
It was too much money. He just said there's too much money.
You just got donated too much.
Do that especially when you have no operating expenses. I only reimburse myself.
Taking too much space in the bank account.
And I did it appropriately through the open hand when applicable, but not every year, and no more than a couple $1,000s.
You're lying. That's a lie!
So yeah,
now,
and also
the greatest human being on the fly.
Just to clarify, this is not Jord saying that like, oh, after the stream, when they minus the expenses for like doing the stream or whatever, that's the thing.
They all go out to Golden Corral.
And after taxes and shit, that's like the rest of the money that they're donating to charity. He is saying they are dipping into the bank account with the previous donated money for these expenses.
Listen, dude, a bender at Golden Corral, $26 for the day, dude.
Yeah, that helps the stream.
Yes, they can go there 440 days in a row off of $11,000.
The completionist is going to complete the entire buffet table.
Yeah. Wow, so he just said no more than a couple $1,000. What a lie! That's a lie! It's literally a lie. Anyways,
here's just a funny one.
Pro Jared, super nice guy that everyone
famed guy who makes great decisions. Pro Jared.
This is horse shit. They're both making a lot of assumptions and accusations without being able to actually prove anything. Like, their only evidence is just a legal document that they were required to submit.
Documents for the IRS.
Almost like they're presenting the worst and trying to get views off of it. The worst of it being donating fucking nothing. If you ignore that...
They're really trying to paint these tax files
as
a lot worse than they should.
They're really trying to paint this charity fraud in an uncharitable light, if you want to say.
Now, to be fair, comparing the completionist to Pro Jared, maybe the completionist does look better.
I wonder what these guys have in common that they would have like an interest in defending each other.
Also, they didn't bother trying to reach out to Gerard about it. And also, another appearance of no due diligence. Maybe Jared's on the other side of the computer.
He's in on it.
What? He didn't know. What is this? An assumption? Is this an assumption, Jared, that they didn't reach out?
He doesn't watch videos. He only watches his own.
There's an epidemic of people not watching videos before they comment on them.
I don't want to say
if you donate $5 to Degeneracy Live, we can help.
Yes.
Just generally.
I don't want.
We're here to help.
He's deleted this tweet since then, by the way, because it's humiliating.
Yeah.
I'll delete it.
There are other parts of the slideshow that show that in a funny way.
I want to point out this response here from an idiot,
Anonymous.
But anonymous. Pro Jared should have done his due diligence and not run an open sexting chat on the honor system from sites that don't have proper age verification. That would probably be something to do some due diligence on.
Once again, Hidden Block Gang stays winning. Normal Boots L.
Come on, Jared. At least watch the videos. This is
he
a
only
normal.
watches
This is
the
a bad day
Nickelodeon
for normal
episode he's on.
boots.
Bad. It's been a bad like entire existence for normal boots.
Pretty much, yeah. From cradle to casket. I don't know if things are looking up normal boots.
It's really abnormal boots if you think about it.
Did they say that? Oh, I was actually gonna go donate it today. You just caught me at the worst possible time. Is that something they actually said? That's what
he says. He's like thinking about donating it.
I was just thinking about it. Perfect timing. Thank you. Oops.
Whoops.
And then was deleted.
And also, don't look in the bottom right corner. So let's move on to the next tweet.
All right. What are you doing? Stop it.
Stop it.
This is my favorite thing about all of YouTube. I think this is YouTube's best feature. If someone submits a fraudulent copyright or private or any sort of community guidelines violation that YouTube knows is bullshit, they will send you the entire transcript of what is being said from the person emailing to you.
Yeah.
So that way you can see for yourself the dumb things they're saying. That's what you should watch my second Lee Eck video, because that shows a lot of him completely lying.
Yeah.
About the content of my video, thinking I wouldn't.
It's great content.
Someone within the Open Hand Foundation made a privacy complaint against my video. YouTube rejected it.
What a great organization.
Yeah.
And then YouTube says, determined content is accepted from removal based on our privacy guidelines. Content does not violate our policies. I wish that he showed what they actually said. Maybe they didn't get to the point where they were actually talking one-on-one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
That's a saga right there. Unfortunately, I'm actually kind of surprised that we haven't had like a public statement from either Gerard or Open Hand about this.
I think what's out there needs to be out there as far as he's concerned.
Yeah. There really hasn't been any updates.
Good night, Crack Miser. Sleep well. This is a video of a drunk guy fighting his reflection in the mirror.
Oh, hell yeah.
Here's the real focus of the stream.
Here's the content. Here's the real drama going on.
Do you wanna catch his hand?
Oh, bro, I don't like this music.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, mute.
Check this shit out. He thinks this guy's talking shit to him. This is something dogs do. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, when you're that drunk, like monkey lizard brain activates.
This is the goober talking to his legal team here, fighting to keep the videos up.
This is Gerard berating his charity for not getting the money.
Why'd they? I'm actually gonna fucking block this person for that shitty music.
Yeah, it is an Instagram video.
I'll just report it.
This is why you don't go on Instagram ever.
I was trying to find the original video, but I could not find it.
At least on TikTok, it's Subway Surfers instead of that.
Yeah, at least there's something to keep you entertained. Because God forbid you watch fucking one video at a time. Are you kidding me? I'd fucking kill myself. Anyways,
wow.
I think we're good for tonight.
Yeah, we got to the main course. It was a lot of ups and downs.
We had some sides along the way. It's a nice sample. It's like the Golden Corral of YouTube.
Personally, I think that the highlight was still Family Guy in the Hood.
Absolutely.
Hey, well, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we will be back soon with another episode before you know it. Also,
At some
episode
point.
25. It should be up. It should be up on the page with some bits censored out. If you can't find it, that means it was deleted. So if you want to watch it, it's on Odyssey. Just go to the Degeneracy Live page on Odyssey. Unfortunately, it was... well, BitChute wouldn't let me upload it because because
the only place that we could upload it to was Truth Social. I apologize.
BitChute wouldn't let me upload it because the file was too big. Their servers couldn't handle 2 gigabytes.
What a great website.
That's why they're called BitChute. So yeah, that's it for us. So good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.
That's all, folks.
Yeah.